What is up? What is up, y'all? Why is my laptop always like never ready to be up? What is up, y'all? Oh, my shoulder out is out. Okay, I see. I'm just never prepared for any of this. But that is okay. I just ended up waking up. We got a project to build today, which I cannot wait to get into. I'm trying to be more consistent with projects. So one of them that I'm gonna be doing, which I'm sure. Oh, what is up, Ryan? What is up? Almost didn't see that. But which I'm sure I think I've done on live already. But when I first did it, I know I gave myself a lot of help. But this time around, I'm going to try to be a little bit more not helpy, but I do still have steps that are gonna help me, but steps that I wrote. So that's the one thing that I like to do when it's my own project. I like to do steps that I ended up writing. But give me 1 second because I do need to have one of these phones on chat. And then I'm also trying to I need to have one of these phones on chat, and then I also need the other phone to basically uh do something. Oh, what's up, Sammy? What is up? What is up? Grab this phone now. I need this one too, because I'm currently trying to make a YouTube video right now as well. But let me also get a picture for my Snapchat. I mean, not my Snapchat, for my Instagram. Hey, 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 what is up, y'all? Alright, got that for my Instagram. Gotta end up posting this. Gotta end up posting this. Where's this at? Okay, we're gonna grab that, put this up, because I gotta make sure people know that I'm live right now. Sometimes people say, that they don't know when I'm live, but if you got me on Instagram, you'll end up knowing when I'm up there. I'm probably gonna put this song. Don't even know what this song is. It just pops up. I play anything, honestly. So we got that going. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Sorry, I just read this crazy crime. Does any advice on reteaching myself again? Because I feel like JavaScript isn't for me. Would it be better to try different things and find what works for me? I mean, I'm sure that probably would be better. Says, how did you land your first client? Some tips? Well, it's a mock client. If you, I normally put it in the description, and then I always put quotes in the title. So it's more like a mock client. It's basically what you do is you basically get a idea of what having a real client is like. So you'll just sit there and do whatever you got to do for this fake client, basically. And it basically preps you for getting a real client, if that makes sense. And you can probably get some of the, how they would probably ask you to do certain things. You can get some of it from ChatGPT, or you can just come up with it yourself and be like, I'm doing this. So thanks, Marzi. Yep. I mean, I think you could do, but I'm not sure though, because I know when it comes to web development, the main three is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I'm not very positive if you could be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this with Python or something. But I guess that would probably have to be for someone who's actually working in the web dev space, whether you're able to introduce that or not. But at the end of the day, too, it's I don't know if you're trying to stick to web development or if you just want to do coding in general. So I guess that would probably have to be a question for someone who really is in that space, if it's possible to be like, if I'm gonna make websites, can I just use Python? I mean, maybe if you're going to let's say you're going to a company, they probably wouldn't want you to use a different language because more than likely everybody is gonna be using JavaScript, I think. Because I think I'm gonna try Rust. Oh, okay, you can definitely try that. Says, hey, yo, Marzi, what's up, Mr. Mickey Mouse? What is up? It says, hey, Marzi, I'm here. Hey, what is up? What is up? Y'all, we're gonna be building this game, and I know I built this before, but we're gonna be building this Whack-A-Marzi game. That's what this is gonna be called. Whack-A-Marzi. I have my steps written out because the first time I didn't really have my steps written out, so I kind of built it with knowing a little bit of the code, just because I didn't have no steps. But now we got my steps written out, so this is going to be a little bit harder for me because the way you write your steps is kind of going to be the way you fumble this bag. And I try not to be as descriptive because I don't want myself to be off of these steps I know exactly everything to write. But man, I know I'm going to struggle like hell. I did build it yesterday, and I do have a YouTube video coming out on that maybe in 2 days. But tonight we got a video coming out. So definitely make sure y'all check out that video at 8 p.m. But let's go and jump into building this damn project. It says, have I tried what? Have I tried what? Says, oh, Whack-A-Marzi. No, yeah, 'cause I put my picture in there, so it's basically whacking me. So this is the code that I created last night, trying to follow my steps. And a couple things where I went wrong was I forgot to put all, and all kind of screwed me. Can my phone please stay up so I can read chat? Damn. So my phone kind of screwed me. Then I think I did something where I forgot to add class list at one point. You put which technologies do you know? I just know, like, if you mean, my coding, I would say HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but JavaScript isn't like down pat. I definitely know enough JavaScript to make a website, but I'm trying to learn JavaScript on a deeper end because if I ever get into, a company where I'm doing back end and stuff or something like that, because I go for my CS degree, it's kind of like I'm probably going to need to know JavaScript a lot. Same thing with Java, same thing with Python. So I'm trying to, learn a little bit more, but apparently I guess I do know enough at this point. And then what was the other thing I messed up at? I think a little bit of set interval. I kept forgetting that I need, like, if I'm doing clear interval or set interval, I'm clearly going to be doing that to the mole timer. I don't know why my brain just was not correlating. Last but not least was a little bit of this, because I guess this is supposed to be like a shorter version of a function, which I'm glad they're showing me, but was a little confusing because I guess you could write it in a function or you could write it in a for loop. But then you got squares, dot for each, square arrow, open that up, and then add stuff in there. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Because currently, what are you learning? Currently, I'm learning more of JavaScript. I think I know enough to make websites, but I'm learning way more of it. And then right now we're making this project called Whack-A-Marzi, so I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. It works right now. So you see a picture comes up of me, and what you're trying to do is get to score 30. I do want to eventually add it to where if you miss like 3 times, you lose. But then it's kind of like it's hard to miss, so like why even add that feature? But see, I'm whacking myself. Stop playing. Okay, now we're at 30, so it says you won. Your score is 30, and then ultimately the image ends up like it stops moving. So there's a couple of things that I need to remember to basically get this done. So let's exit all of that out and let's erase all of this. I hope I remember everything, man. Because, oh wait, let me throw this down. Sorry, this is my reference code if I ever need help. But we leave that down there because we probably aren't going to need that reference code. Now, we are still on the road to 1,200 and give me a second because I should have had this done before you guys came here. But we are on the road to 1,020. I'm not sure exactly where we are at now, but hopefully we end up hitting 1,220 by today. I think we're at 1,115. I'm not sure. Could have honestly dropped, to be honest. Sometimes that be happening. I think I was at like 16 at one point, but then I dropped again. So normally that's just what goes with YouTube. All right, let's go back here. Now let's jump right into this. So we got to declare variable. And of course, we're going to declare it as square. And that's another thing that gets a little bit difficult is like, at some points you're targeting square, but then at some points you're putting squares with an S. And I still don't get how you're able to do that. And it works, but I think I know what I'm doing. But it could change up the game. So then you got to go document.query selector. And then I got to remember to do document.query selector all because that got me. And then I think it's just dot square. While the next one, I gotta remember, don't put a dot, which I swear on everything you're supposed to put a dot. I'm like, oh, I guess you don't put a dot. I'm forgetting because this is a score, but I'm surprised that you don't put hashtag. Oh, you know what? I think I remember going through this before and someone said you only do hashtag in CSS. But in the title you say, struggling to build my Next.js project. I said I am building a project. I'm building the Whack-A-Marzi project. This is what I'm building. I'm building this Whack-A-Marzi project. So then now we're going to be doing, what else? I'm declaring score, or wait, what exactly am I declaring? Because I know I need to be doing the score, but it can't be called score because we literally have a score display. Okay, so document.getElementId by ID. But yeah, I'm literally creating this Whack-A-Marzi project. So this is my Next.js project that I'm creating. Score. Perfection. And then we got to sit there and declare the score to already be 0. It says, I think Next.js is the big jump. Most of the stuff might go over your head. Try React with Vite. First thing, Next.js is a big jump. Oh, so I'm seeing. So you're thinking that I'm saying like Next.js, as in like, oh, okay. I'm not trying to say it in that way. I think I'm saying it in the sense of this is my Next.js project. Like I'm not literally using Next.js. Man, damn, maybe I should change that title. It says try React with Vite first. Think Next.js is a big jump. Oh, okay. So okay. My bad. So I'm realizing off my title, you guys are thinking Next.js, as in like the framework or whatever the hell. No, I literally mean like my Next.js project. You know what I'm saying? Like I built a JS project before, and then here's my next one. So I probably should change my title then, huh? Is that what I should do? Should I end up changing my title? Is it confusing? And then we gotta go for hit position. Let me know if my title is confusing, because I'm not using Next.js. I'm just saying it's my next project. Damn, I did not even think of that. I completely forgot about Next.js being like a framework that you could use. So definitely let me know if I should change that up. We gotta do the timer. You said most of your subscribers are from India. Oh, that's dope. That is dope. I kind of figured. I feel like most of the time people come into like, I kind of feel like yes, basically her next JavaScript project. Yes, I probably should have just wrote that out, huh? But says most of your subscribers are coming from India. No, yeah, I think it's pretty dope because most of the time people come in here, they'll just tell me where they're from. So I'm probably gonna have to switch that title up real quick, just because I don't want people to think that. So I'm gonna write JavaScript. Let me write JavaScript just real quick, because I don't want people to think that and then they come in here thinking that that's what I'm doing. So that was 100% my fault. 100% my fault. It says it's okay for us regular viewers, but for the new ones, it might be confusing. No, big facts. Big facts. All right, then last but not least, we have a mole timer. So let's close that out. And then we're going in with a function. And then I believe my note says, think of the mole showing up randomly. So then we need to do random square is my function. Random square is my function. So now we need to think of this popping up randomly. So of course you're going to have the math.floor, math.random. But I think as of right now, this is where the first for each comes. But I don't remember if I do squares. Do I do square or squares? And then you got dot for each. Open that up, right? Something like that. My note says, okay, well, we already thought about that. Remove the mole. So I gotta think of removing the mole. And then something to where for each is used, it loops through every what? Oh, loops through every square, shorter version of a function of loop. Shorter version. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go square then, and then go the arrow, and then drop down. Is that how that works? I feel like it's supposed to be vice versa, maybe. Because why is that not working? Because I know it's not supposed to be square. So I think it's supposed to be squares dot for each square. And then it's up here supposed to be squares? Okay, no. Something's a little bit off here. Couldn't find name square. Did you mean squares? I feel like I use squares with an S here. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, I think it's fine. Or am I supposed to declare squares? Oh, that's where I'm going wrong. I accidentally named this square. Okay, I was like, well, I'm supposed to use squares. It says, which project are you doing? I'm doing the Whack-A-Morrissey project. I'm trying to do it without help. So just a little bit here and there, but I do have steps, but the steps aren't as clear. It says, oops, you are following me to my past. That time was so hard when I started to learn JS. No, yeah, crazy. It is crazy. JS is something else. I think I got it though. Like I said, I know enough for a website, so that's good. But I just need to continue pushing forward. So I'm very happy at, to that point. So now I gotta think of removing this mole. So I think we just go squares. I love how it's like, it's either you do squares or square. I think you do squares dot class list dot, and then we're removing it, right? Because basically you're trying to make it to where the mole, as of right now, isn't shown everywhere. Oops. It isn't shown everywhere. Then my next step says something about, I already used the for each. I did the class list, removed. Is that it? I think that's it. And then my next step says, I think declared the random square. I think that might be it for this one, because you're doing for each, you're removing the mole. I feel like there's supposed to be definitely one more thing. You're removing the mole. Oh no, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I'm on to step 3 then. It says no free code camp today. No, not today. Probably gonna do a little bit after I finish my project. Good afternoon. What are you creating? Creating a whack-a-marsey project. I wish y'all were here so y'all could see, y'all could see what it was, but you're basically whacking a picture of me. It says first I hated JavaScript, but later I studied again and I loved it. No free code camp. Oh, I already read that. But yeah, so I think this is done. I just don't know if I'm writing it still in here, my next one. But now I have my note saying, think of declaring a variable and remember to add mole, store the mole's position. Okay, so this is starting to be where the difficulty comes. So I'm gonna have to go, hi, you like my eyes? My eyes are huge. So for some reason, at least in my practice project, they make me declare the square, like they make me do let random square as if the function isn't already called that. But apparently it still ends up working. And then I think this is where we finally get into math.floor. But this was also something I messed up on the other day, is that I think I need to do squares here and then wrap this in like an array. Something like that. You're doing math.floor and then you gotta do math.random. Close that out and then you come in here and I think it's times 9 because there's 9 blocks. It says, are you front end or back end? I am front end. Back end, it's going to be way down the line. It says, don't do live when learning programming because we are making you inattentive. Now, I'm all good. I like being able to read my comments. I like being able to build. I honestly just built this yesterday or earlier this morning, so I already got like the full aspect of building this. I'm just trying to rebuild it again so I can get myself to not remember, but understand the logic that comes behind things. I'm definitely okay with just talking. Answering stuff, So now, oh wait, I think I'm forgetting something. Because I think a part of me feels like I was supposed to do the squares for each again and then throw this in there. Or is that way down the line? I feel like a part of me, yeah, okay, thank God. Because I was like, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So now we go squares. Dot for each. Thank God I just remembered that because that would have been hell trying to figure out where I was supposed to write. I would have threw off my whole damn paper. My whole damn code doing all that. And you do the arrow, you drop down. And then this is supposed to be inside of it. Okay. Woo. I was like, I'm missing something. So this is supposed to be inside of it. So think let random. We end up doing that. And then it says to add the mole. Okay, that's the reason why I was like, I know I'm supposed to add the mole. I was like, there's no way you're supposed to add this mole somewhere. So now you do add. And then you go mole. And then there's supposed to be one more line of code, which my note says store the mole's position to the ID. Store the mole's position to the ID. I think it's supposed to be hit position. I think that means it's supposed to be hit position equals, and I don't know if I do 3 equals. Oh wait, what the hell do I do? 3 equals a 1. I think it's supposed to be hit position equals random square dot ID so you could get exactly where the mole is at. Oh, can I please close this? Oh no. I messed up somewhere. So this opens. Where the hell did I mess up at? Is it this one? Okay, no. Damn, this is gonna be something. I'm trying to figure out where the hell this closes up. Or maybe I'm supposed to add one. Okay, never mind. Is it this? Damn, I gotta see. So we're doing this. Opens up. Is it? Oh. Okay, I was like, for a second, I almost missed it. Alright, let's drop this down. So now we got this part perfection. Now we need to do one more thing. Or not one more thing, we got step 4. It says, oh. It says, no, really, eyes are beautiful. It says, you're learning YouTube or website. Currently, I'm learning off of Free Code Camp and the Odin project. It says, I am 18 years old from India. I was interested in app and web development. My dream is to settle abroad. Can I reach it? I definitely believe anyone can reach their dreams, as long as you continue pursuing. You definitely got it. Of course, try to make smart decisions along the way. But I definitely believe in you. So have a good day. Just don't give up. Bye-bye. See you later, man. Thank you so much for the encouragement. It says, Trading King, you are funny. Thank you, thank you. Make sure you're on hitting that subscribe button, man. We were on the road to 1,000. Where's my phone? Oh, to 1,220 subs. So definitely hit that subscribe button. That would be pretty damn dope. Try to get that up there. I think we're only like, 5 subs away? We got a nice little video coming out later tonight. So subscribe. Definitely. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new here. Currently making this Whack-A-Morsey project, trying to hone in on my JavaScript skills. So now we're going on to step 4. So we need to do, that's why I was confused, because I read the wrong step. Wait, so did I write this in the wrong spot? Hold on, did I write this in the wrong spot? Because I feel like I read the wrong step. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I didn't read. This part doesn't need to be here, so I was wrong about this. Because I was like, no, because my next step is saying for me to do this. So I was wrong about this. Hold on. Let's close that out. I think this is supposed to stay in here. Something like that. Watch my whole syntax thing be random. Now you do the for each. Oh, wait. Hold on. Because I was like, what? My next step says that. Okay. Woof. I could have fumbled that. Thank God my next step was kind of goated. So then now you do the for each, and then you go square, arrow, and drop down. Oof. Oh my gosh. I was like, I do remember adding the event listener. You say, have a nice day, beautiful eyes. See you later. Thank you so much. See you later, man. Hopefully you hit that sub button. That'll be super dope. Y'all are new here, man. Get my subs up. We are almost there. That'll be super cool if we could hit 1,220 by the end of this live stream. So we got squares for each. Now what? My next step says, I think, add event listener. Okay, so we're trying to get a button to click. Think of an if statement. So basically think if the mole is in the right position, you get a point, basically. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, so right now we're basically writing if we hit the mole. So now my thing is, though, how do we exactly know where the mole is at? Because I doubt I'm doing hit position dot add event listener, right? I doubt that. So I think I might be doing square dot add event listener squares, whatever the hell. But then no, because if you do squares, wouldn't that mean any square? How do I get it to be the exact square? Maybe, I think it probably is squares. I'm not sure. I don't have a good note for that. We're going squares, add, event, listen. Ooh, listen. Okay, please. Listen. No, I think is how you would spell that. And then you gotta go mouse down, because I remember learning about this. And then I think they do something like this with another arrow function. Something like that, but I don't know, do they drop it down like this? Or, I believe they do. If they don't, oops. And then it says, like I said, think of an if statement, but I don't know if I'm writing it in the right spot. That's the problem. We're going if hit position is equal, is equal to square. I don't know if it's square or squares, but whatever, .id. Okay, so if hit position equals the square.id, because hit position, I'm assuming, is basically where the mole is at. I'm assuming. Or hitting the mole, whatever the hell. Now, that would be a score plus, because that means you get a point. And then you will need to do score display dot text content, I believe, which should equal wait, hold on. Your score is something like this, I don't know. Space, and then plus score. Close that out. So when you end up hitting it, you get the scores. By the way, there's a very cool website. It might help you code chef. Do I have to pay for it, or is it free? I lean more towards free content. And then last but not least, I think I need to do something where I think I need to do, is it squares? Oh wait, no, I think it's just supposed to be straight up hit position equals null. So it could reset in a way. Hello, hey, what is up? What is up? How are you? So this is if you hit the mole, basically. I think I got this right. I could go wrong somewhere else, but I think I got this right. And then, yeah, I'm not too positive. I'm trying to look over. I think the only thing I could see is maybe I could be getting the syntax wrong, like putting square, square. Because this one isn't even lit up. Which I don't know why that's the case. And if I put squares, it lights up. So maybe that one is squares. But then here's square, it lights up. I don't know. I hate the word square. The more I look at it, it don't look right. It says, are you on Twitch too? I eventually do need to get on Twitch, man. I really do. I really have to. So I got so tired of Dom, I switched to React. I need to get to that point. I definitely need to get to that point. Hey, we're at 1,217. Thank y'all to the new subs. You say, what am I building? I'm currently building a Whack-A-Morzy project, and we're almost done, actually. We're on step 5. Unless I miswrote something, but nobody tell me if I did. I'll figure it out. So let's think if score hits 30. Okay, so now I'm finally going to be doing this function real quick. But the crazy part is like I didn't write whether or not it's supposed to be written in a function. Oh, you know what? Because I think it's supposed to be written inside of this, I believe. So I got to do if score is equal to 30. Then basically what I'm trying to do is get it to where you win. So score is equal to 30. We have to do I do squares.clear interval? Or do I just do clear interval? I think I just do clear interval. And then you do mole. Oh wait, no, not that. You do mole timer. It says evening, y'all. Hey, what's up, McDonald? It says I'm building an Insta clone right now. Hey, that's what's up, bro. That is what's up. Oh my goodness. I wish I could get to that point. I mean, I know visually I could build an Insta clone, but when it comes to that JavaScript like functionality, that's where it's gonna be tough. I definitely do know enough JavaScript to make a website be functional, because you don't really need too much to make like a plain website for like someone who's gonna buy it to be functional. But just trying to get myself to learn a little bit more. This would help if you learn Python before JavaScript, speaking from experience. Now, I would love to learn Python right now, but the problem is that with JavaScript, I'm able to actually, well, I think, are you able to use Python to make a website? Maybe you can, but I feel like for me, it's like I'm already too deep into JavaScript at this point that it's like I feel like I'd rather keep pushing forward, and I just want to make websites, try to get a couple bucks. It says, Lo, I swear I need to turn on the notification bell because I'd be missing these lives. Damn. Or you can follow me on Instagram. On Instagram, I normally post when I go live. So definitely, if y'all are new here, man, follow me on Instagram. I do post a little bit behind the scenes there, like some stuff. The other day, I posted something about this book that I was reading. So definitely, I think I was posting when I was watching a show. So my lives are pretty good, but I do also post when I go live. So y'all want to definitely add me up on there. It is private, though, so I would have to approve of you following me. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh my goodness, why does my phone always do that? This is why I should never grab this phone. Now I'm falling behind because of this damn phone real quick. Okay, perfect. So you say, Lo, I'm using React.js plus Node.js backend in my SQL. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't know all that. I do not know all that. It says you can only use Python backend. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think you have to use JavaScript for front end. So that's why I'm like, I think I'm just going to stick to JavaScript. So we got the clear interval timer, which should clear the timer, of course, if we hit 30. But we also need to do something where the mole doesn't move no more. So what do you think about a fun live stream where we share our portfolios to react to? Oh, that would be super dope. But my thing is, like, I don't even know what a good portfolio would look like just yet. Do you have a LinkedIn profile? No, not yet. I'm not too skilled. I know enough to make like a basic website. Like, let's say I'm making a basic website for a barber. Probably wants a gallery to where the button can move the gallery, or like make the booking button link to something. That's the most I could do. But it's like, other than that, I don't know too much. But no, I don't have a LinkedIn profile. So we got clear interval mole timer, and then what's my next step? So I need to basically I need to do display text. Wait, is that what I called it? I love that I always say display text. I need to do score display dot text content is going to equal game over. Game over. What the hell? Oh, okay. You won. And then show my score or something. Plus score is when you get to 30. And last but not least, which is step 6, I need to make it to where the mole moves at a certain time. Okay, so that's going to be good. So we need to write a function. We're going to probably call it, let's call it like move mole, I guess. Move mole function. Probably keep this here. It says, you actually know more JS than me. I never truly understood those interval stuff and time handling. I mean, I feel like I kind of just learned the interval stuff today. Like probably earlier today because I have to use it for my mole. But other than that, I didn't know too much. I actually did leave a question mark, or I'm about to leave a question mark next to it, so I could learn a little bit more. But I don't think I know that much. So now we're thinking, okay, so we gotta move this mole. So the best thing to get this mole to move is we gotta set the interval now. So instead of clearing the interval, we're setting it. So now I think we do mole timer, comma 700, or I could be screwing that up. I think I'm actually supposed to target something else, because that's just the mole timer. What the hell am I talking about? I think I need to do random square, because remember, it's popping up on a random square. Something like this. And then I don't know if this is it. I think that's it. Okay, perfect. That is it. Make sure if you guys are new here, man, hit that sub button, man. We're at 1,217. That'll be super dope. We can get 3 more people, make that 1,220. Now, the only thing I have left in my notes is, so I know anyone is free to choose, but why are you not using arrow functions? I think I used it up here. Or is this not considered an arrow function? But I think for me, it's because I don't know too much about arrow functions. I think this might be an arrow function. I'm positive. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm tripping. But I don't really know how to, like, I know how to use it sometimes, but then sometimes I'm like, how would I break it down? Like, so if I did the move mole, I can't even picture how I would write it like that. Oh, you think that's a touch event? Oh, I thought this right here, like with it being an arrow. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know how to use it. Says yes, you could build a website with Python, but limited interactivity, just HTML, CSS, and Python backend with frameworks. Now, yeah, so maybe you should just stick to JavaScript. I'll probably learn Python later. Hey, what is up, Alti? What is up? If y'all are new here, man, I'm building this nice little project. I've been documenting my journey since day 0, by the way. This is like a real thing that I've been doing from day 0 to now. I have videos all the way back then to now, documented the entire thing on camera. So if y'all want to end up hitting that subscribe button, man, literally, y'all can follow me along my journey. I've proven that I will post every single day. I go live every day. I have videos every other day. So I've proven it for about 4 months. So if y'all hit that subscribe button, man, y'all will always have content. You will never be upset that y'all hit that sub button, man. I'm telling y'all. I have this whole barbershop series. I have a series where I talk about anything that I'm building with JavaScript. And then on top of that, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. EST. So it's a good little place to be. Now, this might work or this might not, because I feel like I probably could have wrote some things in the wrong spot. But that's fine, because we can just look at the console, like we are going to have to do here. So squares.addEventListener is not a function. At 20 and then at nodelist for each is anonymous. Okay, so that's where we need to go. So my addEventListener. So maybe, let me see. Maybe I was supposed to do, where did I do it? Maybe it was supposed to be square.addEventListener. I'm assuming. Let me check this out. Okay, yep. Square.addEventListener. There's a type error for reading remove at 22 or 12. The node list for each is still anonymous at random square. Hold on, let me click it so I can see exactly where. So dot remove. Something's going on with my dot remove. Maybe I'm supposed to be putting, is it supposed to be a square class list? And then last but not least, at random square. Alright, so something going on there with this function. The only thing I could think of is maybe it's supposed to be square, or am I tripping? Try it one more time. So you cannot read the add now. And then it's undefined near the add one. So maybe they're both supposed to just be square with no S. Possibly. Square with no S. Where did I do the other one at? Oh, I think I put it in here. Oh, wait, no. I feel like that's supposed to be squares. Where's my other one at? Oh, for each. I think I moved the wrong one, but whatever. So let me see. We got square, square dot add event listener. Maybe that is where I'm going wrong. Okay, we're almost close. Square is not defined at random square, and square is not defined. Okay, so now it's saying square is not defined. Maybe it is supposed to be an S. So then why are they playing with me? Maybe it was just the add event listener. Let me see. It says type error, so remove. Maybe it's because I didn't put class list. Oh no, I did put class list dot remove. I did put class list dot remove. So how could I miswrite this? So we got squares for each. Where's the first one? Squares for each. You go square arrow, and then you do square. Okay, so this is supposed to be square dot remove, and then you got to do let random square equals squares with an S. Then random square class list. Oh, I messed up here. This is supposed to be random square. Oops. My fault. I guess that's supposed to be random square dot class list add. Oops. So let's see where else I end up going wrong. We got squares for each. Oh, yep, that makes sense. Squares for each. Square add event listener drop down. Score plus plus. I think everything else looks good. Function move more. Oh, and then also too with this clear interval stuff. Did I put this in the right spot? Yeah, I did. Okay. Then last but not least, I believe it's supposed to be this function. So now let me see if that ends up working. Okay, no. Let me see. There's still a type error for reading add at random square. There's still something wrong with add. So where's my add again? My add is here, so we do random square dot class list dot add. Let me see down here. Sorry, this is my reference page down here. Random square dot class list dot add, hit position. I don't know how there's an issue there. Alright, so it says you can add listeners to an event, loop over and add the listener, loop over the squares. Squares that for each. Once you're inside the for each loop, when you define the iterator square, then you want to manipulate that iterator, which is each element, then add the class there. Bro's not reading the chat. Line 12. Line 13, you had a typo, I think. Yeah. Alright, so where exactly is it at? What line? Because I'm trying to see. I was trying to see if I could do it myself. And I think I could, but I feel bad because all of y'all are typing. All of y'all are typing, so I feel bad. Okay, so it just keeps saying line 15. If my screen can fucking... Okay. Line 15. So they're upset with my random square. Oh, what the hell is this? Why did I mistype that? Same thing here. What the hell? I don't know how to spell square, bro. I don't know how to spell square or something. Let's see if that's it. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, here we go. Now we got the whack-a-marzy. There was just a couple of mistypes, but we ended up figuring it out. I can't believe I didn't know how to spell square, bro. And I did it the same each time. The whole function was just a bunch of misspelled square. Well, I'm glad that I freaking was able to do that. Because the thing is like, normally when... Oh, it's still going. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. No, I'm just kidding. there's something where it's supposed to stop. So it's probably something here. But either way, he said change the function name and fix typo at line 14. She's not doing recursion right now, so I think it's good. As I say, honestly, I think it's all good. I think it's all good. But normally when I'm building a project though, I would say don't give me the answer unless I ask for the answer, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get myself to read the error messages and be able to tell. Like, I like when I get an error message. I really do. Because you're able to read that error message and then be able to, fix whatever needs to be fixed. So definitely, unless I say help me, don't end up helping me. So remove the mouse event listener when the game ends at the fix one. Okay, guys, please stop. Because I'm new here, gang. It's all good. We're at 1,220, y'all. We just ended up hitting that. So now the only thing is that I need to figure out how to get this to where, we have to figure out how to get this to stop the mole movement. And the clear interval mole timer should stop that. In all honesty, it should stop it. Because you put the null, it ends up resetting. And then you put the clear interval mole timer, and then you do the score display, game over. So that's weird. That is weird, because it shows that it's still inside of the add event listener, so it's not that you're supposed to remove that. Or remove it from there. It's like, no, you're supposed to keep it in there. But, mole timer equals sec. Oh, I'm stupid. I think it might, wait, is it this one? How did I misspell that? I completely fumbled on that, on this one. I don't even know how I did that. Maybe it could be that, but I don't know. Mole timer equals set interval. I don't know, actually. I don't think that does anything for that. I think that's just moving the mole. It says to press F2 to rename variables automatically. Wait, what variable needs to be renamed? I think I'm good. Would you like to tell us when you have typos? You could definitely tell me. Like, you could be like, there's something wrong here, but don't tell me what's wrong and don't tell me how to fix it. It says, who is bro? Saved, dropped your LinkedIn, I wash you. I don't have a LinkedIn. But React is too OP right now. Oh no, I'm definitely not ready for React. Definitely not ready. You say, do your work, bro. Don't yap BS. Well, no matter what, I'm gonna answer chat. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of doing this on live, man. Definitely. That is the whole point of doing this on live. 1,222, that's what's up. It says React is indeed OP. Let's see if that fixed it. I doubt it though. I thought it said game over already. I was like, I only clicked one. Alright, I do like how it's moving a little bit slower, because at first it was kind of jumping. So now we got this. We got this whack-a-marzy. 16, 18, 20, 21, 23. Oops, almost missed. 25, 27, 8, 9, 30. Okay, there we go. There we go. So maybe it was that loop. He said don't listen to Zaid. No, it's okay. Because normally sometimes people will come in here. Sometimes they'll say that. It's like kind of rare. But, at the end of the day, if I'm doing it on live, I'm going to end up yapping because I'm on live. But since animations looking nice, not the time for React lol. Like a big fact. Especially too, I really want to end up learning JavaScript vanilla for a while before I end up getting into React or getting into any frameworks, any libraries, because I think it's definitely better to end up doing that. But thank God we finally got this project over and done with, which is amazing. I love the coloring. Obviously, this is everything else here, this whack-a-mole game. I should call it whack-a-marzy, to be honest, because it's just me. Whack-a-marzy. Now that's great. Now I kind of want to see what this looks like. Yes, that looks great. It just lets it keep going. It never plays. Alright, fine, I'll go. Honestly, this is like a really interesting game to play. There's something I do want to do because it was on Free Code Camp and they made this like rock, paper, scissors game. But the way that they made the rock, paper, scissors game, they made it to where like there's actual buttons on the screen. They made me make mine with just in the console. So now I'm like, I kind of want to do the rock, paper, scissors game, but outside. I think 3 months is more than enough to get good at JavaScript. No, yeah, big facts. But currently, though, the reason why that's actually not going to be true for me, though, is because I currently am only able to do JavaScript or do projects or learn whatever I'm learning at like an hour a day. And then maybe when it comes to my day off, I could push it to like 4 hours for that day. But I don't have as much free time as other people do. Because some other people they're they don't have to pay bills, they don't have to go to work, they don't have to if maybe they're doing school, but it's more of a flexible schedule with school. For me, I have to go to work. I have an apartment. I got to pay my bills. I got a car insurance. I got, just a bunch of random stuff, gas, food, right? Groceries. I got to pay for a lot of things. So for me, it's like, I actually really, I don't even like saying that I learned how to code part-time. I think it's less than part-time. I literally have 1 hour to learn how to code every single day. So, like I said, I do know enough JavaScript to make the type of websites I want to make, like a barbershop website, nail tech website, and I could definitely make money off of it if I ever got to that point. But no, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I wish I had that privilege. Y'all have no idea. I wish I could sit there and put in a lot of time. He said she called us unemployed in 76 languages. No, that's not what I'm saying. Don't do that. Like J. Caitlin. But no, yeah, so then what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I wish I had more free time, but I really don't. That's why for me, like, I've been learning how to code for 4 months, but deep down it really feels like 2 months. But I am definitely proud of my progress when it comes to, hey, what's up, Desire? When it comes to JavaScript, because before I wouldn't even be able to do like the minimum functionality. So the fact that I got way better, I'm just so happy. All glory to God. He said, that's exactly how you should do it. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Says, I think 3 months. Oh, it says long enough to get good, but not long enough to get crap. Oh, what is my guy saying? It says, Reach is very good at this, not gonna lie, but it's great if you're using vanilla because you learn a lot. It says, I meant long enough to do something decent projects. No facts. Then it says, no, I meant the privilege that some people have that they don't have to work and study. Oh, no, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think I said that to you. I was reading something else when I said what I said. But no, yeah. For your message, I definitely agree. To work in, oh. Never mind, I misread it. I misread it again. My bad. Oh, okay. I was gonna say cracked. Oh, I don't know if we're from a different country, but cracked is a little something. Cracked is a little freaky. I don't know. But it says, oh, okay. So, oh yeah, no. So we do agree. Never mind. You're saying some people have that they don't have to work and study. No, yeah. Okay, my bad. I thought you meant this other way around. So it says, right now I'm about to go college, so I practically have whole day free for coding in college. This time will significantly decrease. I know, man. That's why it sucks. Like, I wish I could have had at least like 3 months of being free and then learning. Because I think if I had 3 months, I would have been able to learn all three, like HTML, JavaScript, CSS. But it took me about like, I want to say 2 months to really learn HTML and CSS. And then it took me, and even so, like, you never really finish learning CSS. Like, I know enough, like I said, I know enough of everything to make a website. But when it really comes to trying to make something cool, like trying to make a CSS orbiting Earth, whatever the hell, people be doing, I don't got it like that. But I can definitely make a website look nice. So, oh my God, the way she laughs. I was gonna say, I always feel like the way I laugh kind of looks funny. I feel like it kind of looks forced sometimes, but it's like I'm dead laughing. Alright, so we're at 1,225 subscribers. Oh, shoot. Thank y'all so much. We surpassed the limit for today. That is amazing, man. If you are new here and you couldn't, you just joined in a little bit late, make sure y'all hit that sub button. I go live every single day, 12 p.m. EST. I would love to stay on live with y'all for way longer, but currently, I got a couple of things that I got to end up doing tonight or today. And I also, because like I said, I only got an hour a day. Today's one of those days where I could learn way more today, so that's good. So I feel massive guilt now, wasting few days, past weeks, seeing someone else giving this much effort and some time restraints. No, I know, it's crazy. That's why, I wish I had somebody that was when I first started, if I had somebody like that was making content like I'm making content, I feel like I would have grown so much quicker in the beginning because it would have kept me more consistent. And I was definitely consistent. I had, like, if y'all go back to my older videos, I used to post every single day. From day 0 to like now, right? So I was definitely consistent in that way, but there would be some days where I would just be like, I would stop learning and I would just do the easy stuff just to get like a video out for the day. But then I ended up like just being like, like if I can't find somebody, oh, hey, that's what's up. We just got a new sub. Oh shoot, we're at 1,228. That's what's up. Thank you so much, Ruben. Oh, thank you so much, Sumna. Oh my goodness, bunch of people hitting that sub button. That is what's up. What? Oh, my words just slurred. What's up, Akshay? Damn, you came late, Akshay. Or have you been here earlier? Oh yeah, you came late, but it's all good. It's all good. I go live every single day. He said, take my advice, create a LinkedIn profile and keep updating on your projects to stay visible to recruiters. A big facts. The only reason why I'm kind of afraid to get into that though is that I haven't made like a deep project yet. Like I don't think they would care to see Whack-A-Marzi on there. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I would have to sit there and like make like a deeper project for me to put that on my LinkedIn. But I'm definitely getting there though. Definitely getting there. I think that'd be super dope. So hold on, give me 1 second. But sorry, I want to see if that was playing correctly. Then what was I saying before that? I completely forgot. Oh yes, I've been documenting this journey since day 0 or whatever, but there would be days where I would slack. So then I was like, no, I need to get on live and I need to be that person that I wish I was able to watch back when I started, So I'm so happy that some people, they can be motivated by this channel or it can make them want to learn. Oh my goodness, we're at 1,230. Damn, we were getting some subs. That's crazy. But no, yeah, you say LinkedIn doesn't need a deep project, it needs consistency. Oh, okay, so then definitely I'll get into LinkedIn then. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I would definitely get into LinkedIn then. So you don't need to have a spectacular solar system animation level project for a junior dev job. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What you're doing is enough right now. Oh my gosh, thank y'all so much, man. I had no idea this. Y'all are dropping gems right now. I'm about to take a screenshot. I gotta remember this. I thought I turned my phone off. I was like, what the hell? It says, yep, I lost my pace for this week as of now. Well, it's all good. It is all good, Akshay. Damn, y'all are amazing. Y'all really subbed it up. Thank y'all to the new subs. Thank y'all to the old subs. I didn't think I was gonna walk out today at 1,230. But I'm gonna keep yapping it up with y'all at least because I've been here for a minute, but I'm just gonna yap it up and then probably end up popping off. When y'all see me come to this intermission, it means I'm slowly eventually gonna be getting off, but still hit that sub button. I go live tomorrow if you're new. So seeing you're live from, oh, I wish I could pronounce that. I don't want to try it, but I believe I know what it is. I know how to say it, but I just don't want to mess it up. But that is super dope. I love having people from different just countries, man. That is so amazing. Like, it's so crazy that there's people across this world that watch my lives. Ah. Oh, that is insane. That is truly insane. But it says 7 minutes to reach an hour. Yeah, I'm trying to hit that hour. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to hit that hour. I think I came here a little bit too soon. I could have played Whack-A-Marzi for a little bit. But I think tomorrow I should be building another project, which should be the calorie counter project. Calorie counter, yes. So it's going to be the same one I kind of built on Free Code Camp, and we're going to be rebuilding that. So definitely tune in, y'all. That's going to be an amazing project being built tomorrow. It says me watching from Panama. Hey, but LinkedIn has a catch for employers. You need to buy LinkedIn Premium because premium members have priority line. Ooh, okay. How much is it? It's a Latin American country next to Argentina. Oh, okay. Okay, that's super dope. Man, I want to travel the world, bro. That's so crazy that there's like, I haven't even left my damn state. What am I talking about? I only left my state once. I went to New Jersey. Let me stop. I went to New Jersey before, but other than that, never really left anywhere. I was actually born in Florida, y'all. If y'all didn't know that, I was born in Florida, but we moved when I was 1, so never got to see Florida. Depression. I might have went back at 3 because I feel like I remember a palm tree, but that's all I can remember. Like holding a palm tree because we were in the middle of a hurricane. Something like that. I was like 3 years old. I don't know what the hell I was doing by myself on the floor. I was like, y'all, like, who's gonna pick me up? Like, but I just remember a little bit of that. And I don't know if that matters or not, but I have seen people without premium getting jobs just by being visible. Okay. So maybe, well, I'll have to see. I'll have to see, like, what I'm gonna end up doing there. But man, I have a video coming out later tonight, though, talking about me documenting my journey. Because I really feel like, you said, LMAO, am I banned? Banned from what? But I think I have, I have this video coming out later tonight at 8 p.m. about me documenting my journey or something like that, because I'm trying to see, because I feel like if more like people seen that that's what I'm doing, more people would subscribe. And especially too, like I'm going to be switching a lot of my content so my messages aren't popping up on the screen. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, well, that message popped up. The last 2 popped up. I see your name all over my screen actually. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, because I feel like if more people seen that I'm documenting the journey, and especially too because I'm eventually going to enroll into CS. So at some point, I don't know, next week or the week after, I'm going to be introducing a lot of computer science concepts. I want to make sure I hone in on my JavaScript skills before I do that though, because JavaScript is hell. But I do want to get into it. You said it's filtering my messages. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. I don't know why. At least I can see it, and at least I'm answering it, but I don't know why it's not popping up. Unless some of them aren't. But it says, is the barber website live? No, it is not. Not yet. I'm not even remotely finished with that. I barely have any time to even target that. But I am gonna be making another video next time. It says, are you not in college right now? No, I'm not in college. I'm currently self-taught right now. I do work a lot. I work 12-hour shifts every day, and then I still hop on these damn lives. But JavaScript is hell. It really is, man. So I want to make sure I get JavaScript down pat before I introduce computer science. I should be enrolling in computer science in June. You said, will you be going full stack or front end? I definitely want to go full stack. It says Python is interesting. No, and eventually I gotta get into Python. If I'm going computer science, I gotta get into Python. But the thing is like I feel like if I make a YouTube video about me documenting my journey and getting into computer science and stuff, which I should have mentioned in that video, but I know I didn't. I actually could finish editing it and add more. But I think more people would be like, oh my gosh, like this person's been documenting their journey from day zero. Like, let me stay on this journey because they're going to continue documenting. Because I can't be the only one that hates when somebody pops up like 5 months later and they're like, I've been working on something. I know how to make websites now. And I know how to code and blah, blah, blah. It's like, why did you disappear and do that all in your closet? It's like, I want you to do it. Like, I want to see the progress. I want to see the journey. Like, I wish there was somebody making videos like me, like in truly, and I'm not even trying to say that in some like cocky way. No, like if y'all know someone who makes videos like me, please send them so I can stay motivated by them. But it's like I literally try to look it up and I can't find anyone who documented their journey from day zero. And so they probably now are documenting, but they're documenting after they already learned everything. So it's like I love seeing like there's this dude I watch that I think he does coding every day until he gets a job. I love that series, but I think when he documented it, he already knew a lot of what he's coding for. So I'm like, oh, like I don't want to see that. I want to see when you started. I want to see the failures, the struggles. I want to see if you're gonna quit. Shoot, like that's the type of stuff I want to see. It says learning the program is hell. I'm learning to build an e-commerce app. Oof, you're not the first person to tell me that they've been building that app, and I'm like, ugh, that's tough. But good luck and keep going. Thank you so much. This is one of the fields in which the more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. Big facts. Cause like, and that's why I'm so happy I've been documenting my journey though, because what happened for me is that I realized you can get caught up in thinking, damn, I don't know nothing at all. But when you document your journey and you look back, it's like, and you look at those videos where you really knew nothing, you end up seeing like, damn, I actually did make a lot of progress. I need to humble myself, or I need to be grateful from where I started because I actually didn't learn, you know? Like, cause for me, I didn't know HTML. I didn't know CSS. I didn't even know the little bits of JavaScript that I know now. And sometimes I can be discouraged and be like, damn, this is hard. Like, maybe I'm not built for it. But it's like, on day zero, I knew nothing and look where I'm at now, you know? So it really keeps it all in perspective. And I'm very grateful for documenting this journey. So you can even back end with like Node.js if you already know it. No, I don't. I don't though, but that's still nice to know. There are lots of back-end Node runtimes. I did realize because I was looking at my computer science courses in the future, if they don't change it, hopefully. I was looking at it, and for JavaScript, and for it, they want you to know Python, at least the basics of Python, and then know a lot of Java. So I don't know which one I'm gonna end up getting into. I think I heard Python is easier than Java, or it really depends on who. So let me know. Is Python easier than Java? Which one should I get into first? Because it said know the basics of Python and then a little bit more of Java. And then, of course, I'm going to have to learn everything else on the side. It says, oh, true, I thought I knew React until it slapped me good on my Instaclone project. It says 2 years from now, you'll look back at the stream and scream at yourself. I know, man, it's going to be crazy. Like, my YouTube channel really is growing, and I'm so thankful for y'all, because, man, if it wasn't for y'all, this YouTube channel would be nothing. But honestly, I would post anyway, because if y'all look back at my old videos, I used to get, like, 30 views, 40 views, sometimes, like, no views. I think now the views went up, but I used to get nothing, man, and I used to post every day. I did not care. I was so consistent, because I have another YouTube channel that's at 1,270 subs, but I stopped posting on there because I switched my niche too many times that it was kind of difficult. But I mean, it was kind of difficult to get my audience to really watch it. But then I finally made a new channel. Now I'm at 1,231. And if anyone wants to make a channel, the biggest thing I tell people is like really stick to a niche and always do something that you're doing in life currently. Like if you're learning something, like for instance, y'all are probably coding already, like do it with coding. Like that would be super cool. All you got to do is just record yourself coding, put a voice over it, and be consistent. You know, you're not going to get the views right away, but definitely be consistent. That's always what I would say for YouTube. So do you wish to extend streams in the future? I would. I literally would love to. I know today if I really wanted to, I could go longer, but I didn't plan to go longer. So for me, it's like, it would kind of be like a crappy stream because I probably would be tired and stuff. So I still need to make my own clone project. It says Python is just Java with less syntax. So Python then, I think is what I'm getting, or maybe either. We improve every day. When we look back, it's like, I can't believe there's no big facts. If you learn Java first, Python is going to be easier, but Python is more beginner friendly. So I'll probably go Python then. And so that someone who learned Python as basics, dude, they're the same. Python is just more convenient. Oh, okay. So if you learn Java first, Python will be easy. If you learn Python first, Java will piss you off a little. Okay, so maybe I'll go Java. I don't know. I'll have to see. Because if you ever think backend is hard, know this. Backend is much more easier than frontend in most cases. It's just straight logic, talk to backend, and send relevant why can I not say that word? Sanitized data. No, you know what's crazy? I actually was considering, because even though I haven't done backend yet, I feel like I could see how it could be easier. Because like with frontend, a part of frontend is kind of like designing. So if you don't know how to design, or if you're kind of like trash at it, you know, you kind of are screwed, because that's what you're going to need to know. CSS, HTML, like you're going to need to know those things. While with backend, like you said, it is definitely going to be hard because you do got all the logic back there. But when you kind of get it to where, you know, you're used to it and stuff, I feel like it definitely is easier because you have nothing to really be worried about other than your logic. So it's good to know one hard language and everything else will sink in easily. Learn Java. Okay. As long as you understand object-oriented programming, you should be good. I was also hoping that with me learning JavaScript, that maybe from me learning the logic from JavaScript, transferring that logic to another language, I was hoping would be easier. Let me know if that's true. So I'm currently setting up unit testing and trying to get it to work with my Docker network, and it's a genuine torture. Oh my goodness. What do y'all think about cybersecurity though? Because that's something that I'm thinking about. I would love to go into anything like back end, front end, like whether it's software engineering. Hey, thank y'all for that new sub. Thank you, Mohammed. But I would love to do anything like with software engineering, or something with, hey, what is up? What is up? I'm sorry if you just ended up coming in. I did build a project earlier. I know my title probably still says that, but I did stop building a project. Yeah, so true front devs are like UI designers. You know, basically, that's why for me it's like, maybe front end wouldn't be for me. I think I do like the behind the scenes stuff, but who knows? At the end of the day, I'm just going to keep learning, because that's the point of my CS degree, is that I want to get a CS degree that can make me qualified for any position like web dev, software engineering, cybersecurity, data entryist, whatever, you know, whatever the hell, IT, right? Well, you don't really need a CS degree for IT, but you know, you could get into IT if you wanted to. But I feel like for me, I'm getting that CS degree so I could pivot, because whenever I get that CS degree and I learn everything, I'm honestly going to apply to anything, right? I'm going to be applying to web development, front end, back end, database. Of course, I'm going to have to learn stuff outside of CS, but you know what I'm saying. Let's say I learned everything, right? Or close to it, and I can go to any career. I would want to end up applying for front end, back end, database, for web development, software engineering, right? Like for all that type of stuff. And basically see if I can get myself in a position anywhere, right? And then probably do the same thing for IT, because of course IT is like an easier way into a tech job, but IT is kind of going towards cybersecurity in a way. So it's like, I could really go either way, and that's really my point for it. And I just cannot wait. I'm trying to build myself up to the point where I'm not stuck to one thing. I can apply to any type of job. But you know, so that opens the job market up for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean I would get the job. But it's just to make it, you know, better. And also, I just love coding. That's what I always tell people with this channel. Like, even if I was like, you know what, I'm never going to get a job in coding, let me get my CDL or something, I would still come on this channel and I would still code, because coding has really become a hobby to me, and learning how to code, like, it is so fun to me. It is so fun to me, man. It's truly a passion. Like I don't do this for money or a job. I literally do this because I love it. It's crazy. So cybersecurity is a lot of fun. Oh wait, where's it at? You said I'm into cybersecurity and it's great but difficult. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard it's real hard, but I think I could do it 100%, man. So, well, in my experience, JavaScript isn't the best example of proper object. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe it will be hard to translate. So cybersecurity is a lot of fun. It's like playing a game more than coding. Someone said cybersecurity is more like being an online police officer. Listen, if that's the case, I might be excited about that. So I like to build secure websites, but I don't think I'm good at it. Well, hey, as long as you keep building, you'll end up getting good at it. So when working with concepts like polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, stuff like that, strong typing is going to be your best friend forever. Oh, okay. You said, do you use SQL or MongoDB? Oh, you're asking. I don't know. Is your name Jesus or Jesus? How am I supposed to pronounce that? It says my SQL and Mongo MSS, SQL, whatever the hell. That's a lot. There's a lot of databases there. It says, damn, I only know SQL and I'm still only 3 months into it, so I don't know. So it really depends on the project. Well, only time can tell. So that's cool. We all start somewhere and I really enjoy teaching, so feel free to ask. Oh, that's what's up. So at the beginning of me learning React.js, I liked it so much. I used to just sit in front of the laptop making random React animations. No, and that's honestly the thing too. You should pronounce it in English. Pronounce what in English? Wait, I'm trying to remember. I forgot what I said. Is it Jesus or Jesus? Say one or two. I'm gonna say Jesus first and then is number one and then second is Jesus. So put one or two on which one it is to pronounce the name because I still don't know. But then it says, I mean not says, hold on, I'm trying to see. Oh, my subscriber count just went up. It's 1,234. Okay, so it's Jesus then. So I use AI ATP. Someone said holy. I use AI ATP for writing SQL queries. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. One. Okay, so it's Jesus. It's Jesus. I got you. I got you, my guy. Just I needed to know. So I've been working on a matchmaking platform for gamers, and it is tough, but it taught me a lot. Hey, do you have a GitHub? No, I do not have a GitHub yet. I do have it downloaded, I believe, but I don't have it up yet. Hey, what is up, Ryan? It says, what do you think about agentic web development like Lovable? I actually have no idea about any of that. I'm not too skilled there. I have no idea about what that is. It says desire G. Said Lovable is stupid, bro. It's just clickbait. Oh, okay. I deliberately switched to superlize ORM to escape SQL queries. It's gonna bite me back. But, damn, what was I about to say? I was about to definitely say something. Oh yeah, because I want to get myself to build like an actual project. I'm thinking of something that will be fun for me. Not something to probably put somewhere, but just something fun. I would want to do a choice-driven game where basically you just have two buttons, one on the left, one on the right, a text in the middle, so nothing too fancy. But basically whenever you click it, then there's a new text, a new set of buttons, and you can go down a certain path, right? And I want there to be multiple paths, probably like 5 different paths just to keep it, together to where it could be super cool. But I was realizing if I did that, it would be fun for me, one, because I'm creating a game, but then two, it would teach me a lot of JavaScript for something that I'm really interested in. So that's currently probably going to be something that I'm going to end up doing at some point. I don't know when. Probably before I end up going into the CS degree. I probably should do it now, F it, right? Honestly. It says Google Front-End Mentor. You'll love it. Okay, definitely look into that. Definitely will look into that. What is Front-End Mentor? Because I feel like I've seen it before, but I thought Front-End Mentor was like, do you have to pay for it? Do you have to pay for Front-End Mentor? Because if you do, I ain't doing it. It's just, well, I guess you could start building for free. There's some challenges you could do. Ooh, recipe finder website. Mood tracking. Also, what? This is basically supposed to help you build websites, basically. Character counter. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Hold on. I probably wouldn't even submit it though, I feel like. I probably would just want to just steal the idea. Because some of these are premium, so I think you have to pay for it. So, but they do have like, this project will test a range of your skills, especially your JavaScript, the counters, and letter density graph. Ooh. Hold on, I might have to end up getting into these. Thank you so much for showing me these, man. I'm probably not gonna click on these and like literally do it through the website, but I'm probably gonna look up like how to make a personal finance app like on YouTube or something. Oh, some of these are free. This is a product list with a cart. So I could do this one for free. Hey, that's what's up. Oh my goodness, this is cool. With a cart? Oh, what the hell? I didn't even know you could do this. Oh wait, actually, I did know you could do this. I'm slow. It's just because I don't use JavaScript often. That's why. Download assets, select solution. Ooh, this is gonna be so cool, bro. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get into this. You just like really made my day. It says users should be able to add items to a cart, remove, increase, and decrease, navigate, download the project, readme.md file. This will provide further details about the project. Oh my gosh, how did I not know of this? I probably did, and I probably took one look and was like, hell no. Because I think I've seen it probably back when I only knew HTML and CSS. So when they kept trying to make me add JavaScript, I was like, I'm not gonna know how to do that. But damn, this is pretty cool, man. Thank you so much, whoever that who recommended that. I think it was, who did that? Oh, it was Jesus who did that. Thank you so much, man. Oh damn, I missed a lot of y'all comments. So we got someone meowing. Can I share the link here? I think you can. I'm not sure. So there are free challenges and paid. Do I have a Discord? No, I do not. Says show us, we can't see. Oh, you wanted to see it? My bad. Hold on, let me go and show y'all. But real quick, let me answer these. Offline or online CS degree? It's gonna be online. It says, you know what? Every time I come to your stream, I find a dude from my country who already knows what I'm learning and end up getting motivation with disappointment of wasting time in the past. Damn. So what are you learning? 10 out of 10 gameplay. Just started learning front end, HTML, CSS. Okay, so let me go and show y'all real quick what Jesus was talking about. So like this is one of the projects I was looking at. This is the product list with a cart. So you're practicing updating the UI in multiple places based on your user's actions. You start the downloader. This one's free. So if I wanted to, I could just sign in and get up in there. But there's a couple of them here, which like I said, you could probably just look it up somewhere else if you don't want to pay. But you got this browser extension manager UI, which is just super cool, man. And like I said, I'm sure you just copy and paste this. You could find something without having to log in, but this one is free, so there's no point for that. But look how crazy that looks. Like, bruh, a personal blog. It's intermediate, though. I probably would start with all the junior ones, to be honest. But this is cool because I would have never thought of, like, these type of web pages. Like, currently, I'm making stuff like, that is, oh, this is just HTML and CSS. Well, I could do that then. Probably don't need help on that one. But I feel like I could definitely do these, like, oh, this would be so cool, man. Because I haven't thought of making a project starting from HTML, CSS, and JS. But I think it's just because I'm currently already learning. I already know how to do the HTML and CSS part. That I'm just kind of like, I would prefer it all. Oh, I didn't know you can click on them. I would prefer for it all to be built already. So it says, when you discover something new, amazing. No, I know, man. It says just give 3 months of 3 build at least 2 decent projects, get annoyed by DOM manipulation, and switch to React. Brother is missing his childhood. It says, let's see where my course takes me. It says, guys, go at your own pace. Don't get stressed over people being better than you. There's a guy in my team that's like 22 years old and he got promoted to senior. Hey, that's what's up, man. DOM manipulation is not that bad, bro. It's his website name. This website name is called Front End Mentor. And you click the challenges bar so you can see all the challenges. It's super cool. There's always going to be a kid genius. There's all these React softies. It says, is that Figma possible to do without GitHub? But I don't know, it gave me a headache. It says global variables and bad coding practices are my friends right now. But like for me, I feel like I currently could make all of this, like with HTML and CSS. Obviously, getting the layout would probably be the most difficult part, but once you get that down pat, you know, everything else just kind of comes together. But I really want to get the functionality part good. Does this have JS in it? Yeah, it does. So I guess it's a full stack app. Oh, no, it's saying you could also build it as a full stack app. I was like, damn. I was like, never mind. I got to go somewhere else. This is, oh my gosh, this is so cool, man. I cannot wait to end up getting into these. Thank you so much, Jesus, for showing me these. This is more for newbies. Damn, I didn't even know. So when I first looked at these, all I had to do was scroll down to see that there was stuff for me when I first started. This is easy to make. I'm not even gonna lie. That one was real easy. But of course, that's for newbies. What the hell does free plus mean? It's just free, dang. A blog review card. Yeah, they're making the newbie ones real easy, which is nice. Oh, this is Guru. I just realized I was looking at a level 5. That means ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do that. says what is on the screen, guys. This is just a bunch of different websites challenges that you can end up enrolling into if you sign up on this page. Some of them are free, some of them are paid for, and it basically helps you with like building projects kind of in a way. So it gives you like a project idea. I guess they basically, I don't know what else they give you, but it says there's a complete each step of sequence. These are the assets provided. So they'll give you the design files for the mobile and desktop layouts. They'll give you a style guide, optimized image assets, README file to get started, HTML file with pre-written content, and yeah, basically you just end up doing whatever the hell the project is. So it's pretty cool. You said I need the link. Sorry for caps. It's just called Front End Mentor. Literally type Front End Mentor in your Google search. Yeah, I was gonna say because you can't paste the link. So I want to show my full stack web app, but I can't share a link, I guess. No, yeah, I was gonna say, I guess I don't think you can share links on lives. I don't think you can share links. So you definitely are gonna have to end up just looking it up, and then you'll end up seeing it. It's a pretty good site, man. This is so cool. I cannot wait. I'm definitely gonna be coming here to be making websites. Yeah, junior newsletter has a little bit of JS in there. You got an error state, a success state. Ooh, I cannot wait, bruh. Bro, I'm literally getting excited. This is gonna help me for real. This is really gonna help me. But I kind of wonder what it looks like. At some point, I'm gonna have to sign in. I'll probably do some of it off camera just to see how it works. Maybe do like a beginner one and then see how that goes. Create a Discord for discussion. I really have to, man. But it's just like, for me, creating a Discord, like I honestly don't even know how to use Discord. So I'm like, if I create one, hey, we're at 1,235. Thank you for the new subs. But I'm definitely going to have to. It says, hello again. I saw some parts of the stream, and I noticed you keep switching between your editor and browser to debug the code. I keep switching to my editor. Oh, yeah, because I don't like doing live preview, I believe, if that's what you mean. I don't like doing live preview. I honestly just like to, because I do have the extension where I could have it right there, have it here. I don't really like that, if that's what you mean, unless I'm confused. But about to start college, 2 days. Hey, what's up, man? You got this, bro. You have got this. So are you starting as a junior in college? It says 25 days for my college too. If you create a Discord right now, I'll insta join for real. I need to make one, man. It says, hey, what's up? How are you? I'm great. It says, I highly would suggest to invest some time into learning to use proper debugger. I think I'm all right as of right now. I think I currently am able to read like when there's something wrong with my code. And I kind of can see how it is. But maybe when I get into more deeper projects, I'll definitely look into a proper debugger. Definitely. It says, what's that extension's name? I need that. Wait, which one? Like with the live preview on the side? I think it's just called live preview, but I currently don't like the extension. I really don't like it. But I think it's just called live preview. It says, look up the debugger keyword and step through the code so you'd see typos and variables, etc. Oh, but I mean, I guess I could download it. I feel like sometimes though, I like being able to see myself. Because I feel like if you have something like telling you something's wrong, I think it kind of takes away from like trying to figure it out in a way. But I mean, I guess some other people probably would disagree. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like if it just tells me where I'm wrong all the time, then it's kind of like, that would suck. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I would definitely go and get one. It says like really fresher. It says, can you review my project? I'm actually not good. I cannot review a project. I literally would probably, your project wouldn't. I wouldn't even know what's good and what's not. It says you are brave as fuck for learning this with all the AI scare. Well, honestly, I think too much people they're overestimating the power of AI. You literally ask AI to write you a piece of code or like a long piece of code. They fumble the bag. I personally don't think AI is going to take over as quickly as people think. And I think there's a possibility to work with AI. I think the people who get comfortable and don't want to work with AI, those are going to be the people that lose their jobs. But if you can work with AI and you realize that your job is going to change from being a coder to being a problem solver and being a debugger, then I think and then also, being able to really translate what a client would actually want, because AI isn't going to have your mind. It's not going to have your ideas. So there's going to need to be someone running AI, right? So I currently think at the end of the day, it's not going to be that much of like jobs being taken, but only the people that get comfortable, man. So I'm not afraid of AI. Truly, truly not afraid of AI. And then on top of that too, if anything, like let's say you're going for your CS degree, let's say something does happen with AI. Let's say it really takes over to the point where they're only keeping like senior devs, like you can't get in at all. cybersecurity is still a true thing, a real thing that you could do. I know it has less to do with coding, but it's something that you could still go to with your CS degree. So for me, it's like I don't care to pursue a CS degree. Um, and then let's say something with AI does happen, I can just go cybersecurity at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And it has less competition. It's definitely going to be harder, but you could definitely get in that position way more easier than these other tech jobs. This is up first year, first semester. Hey, that's what's up, man. Okay, let's see. Who ends up grasping more in the graduation? DSA. AI is overhyped, bros. Just removing entry-level positions. No facts. Because I almost never use AI to write code. It's so bad, full of bad practices. No facts. That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to happen years down the line. People are thinking it's going to happen in like 6 months. People are thinking it's going to happen next year. I don't know, man. You ask AI to write you something, bruh. They be messing that up bad. So that is more than perfect to learn with, but if you copy and paste code, then may God with your code. No, fact, that's what I'm saying. There is no downloading and it won't tell you what's wrong. It allows you to stop the code at a given line. Debugging with the debugger is a skill, not some AI extension. It says there's no downloading. Wait, then I think I have my debugger. I think I've downloaded debugger, do I not? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Okay, so then I'll definitely download it. Yeah, so then I'll definitely download it. So I mostly use it to like learn stuff. No, same. I use it to learn stuff, but the thing is like every time I put it on my live stream, because once I was trying to take notes of something on my live stream, as soon as I put ChatGPT up there, I had like a few people like freaking out, like, oh, never use ChatGPT for code. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm not even sitting here trying to copy and paste the code. I'm not sitting here. Oh, I'm forgetting that I have my screen on. But I'm like, I'm not even sitting here trying to copy and paste the code. I'm literally sitting here to try and learn something, and everybody is sitting here coming at me for putting ChatGPT on the screen. Like, that was insane that day. I remembered that. I mostly use it to like learn stuff like a Google on steroids or Stack Overflow. Okay, I get that. It says, yeah, solving problems from problem to solution in terms of complete flow. AI doesn't have that ability. It says I'm low-key debugging AI generated code right now as we speak. That's what I'm saying, man. It's tough. Like, AI is not there yet, bruh. It says in this AI day and age, we will never reach 2014 Stack Overflow answers level. Can you try writing debugger in your code as you open the console anywhere in your code? Anywhere, it says debugger in your code to open, what the hell? In your code and open the console. I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally going to write debugger, and I don't think it's gonna end up, like, you need to be exactly specific, unless you literally mean write debugger. But it says, do you use ChatGPT? If you are not using it, then you're doing wrong. Just don't copy and paste. No, exactly. I literally was using it to break down my code. And then people freaked out. I was like, yo, I'm just trying to use it as a mentor right now. I don't got nobody mentoring me. It says, yes, AI exists so that. But it's better to learn something rather than doing nothing. There are people who still make handicraft in the era of machine-made tools, and we all know the price difference. No, yeah, definitely, man. It says literally write debugger. Okay, so let me literally write debugger. Let's see. So we're gonna go debugger, and then what? Open my console. Let me inspect. Well, there's nothing, but I'm pretty sure. Let me mistype something and see if that'll work. I mistyped something and then opened up debugger. I know y'all can't see the screen right now, but explain. Okay, well, you know what? Nothing popped up, but it's fine. I'll probably figure it out how to use it. You say, oh damn. Where did it go? Save and try to use your page with the console open. Save and try to use your page with the console open. No, yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. Save and try to use your page with the console open. Well, the thing is like, of course, if I misspell something, it stops my code, but it doesn't. Like, it just says the same thing that it's been saying, like a reference error. But I don't really see anything about debugging. Unless I'm supposed to click sources? No. I think you said console. Yeah, so I don't know. So keep console open and refresh. Let me refresh. It just says uncaught reference error. But you said that's fine. Lo, it's all good. It says you need to build the muscle to open a new tab and search for the term like MDM debugger chat back and forth, and it's very inefficient. You said, wait, I'm confused by what you're saying there. You're saying you need to build a muscle to open a new tab and search for the term like MDN debugger chat back and forth is very efficient. ChatGPT can be useful. I don't know. I feel like I'm confused by what you're talking about at this point. Oh, now I see the debugger. Oh, there we go. But then I honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I wouldn't even know how to like, oh, I did something. I don't know what the hell I did. I did something though. So now I see the debugger popped up. So step over next function call. This says resume script execution, paused and debugger. So now what? What does it mean when the debugger ends up showing pause? Actually, let me show my screen. My bad. I'm realizing I'm not showing my screen. Let me show my screen. Oh, wrong screen. So now we got the debugger. Now it's paused. Now what? It says ChatGPT can be useful. ChatGPT is useful. No, 100% ChatGPT is useful. Wait, did someone say it wasn't useful? Because I definitely missed it. So AI is 10% reality and 90% hype from the companies. Even Linus Torvalds said in an interview, AI will change the world, but I don't like the hype around it. No, yeah, definitely. So it says that's where you catch bugs. So basically what? So it pops up if there's a bug, and then if there isn't, it won't pop up or something. So I'm kind of wondering like what this exactly means. Because I use ChatGPT to improve my comments and code because I'm not good at English. Try writing it inside a function and then add the refresh. So write it inside of a function. Okay, hold on. So let me go back here. So you want me to move the debugger. Hold on. So set interval. And you want me to write it inside of my function. So I'll write it inside of this function. Can this please? And then open up the console. Hold on real quick. I don't know if this is the same thing. And then you said open up the console and refresh. Oops. Oh, well, it did it right now. So now what? It says you can step over the execution of your code and examine variable values and stuff like that. The debugger is a tool that helps you follow the program execution line by line. Oh. Okay, so that's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. But, I mean, I just feel like I could do it without this. I don't know, I feel like I could do it without it. But, I mean, maybe I should get used to it, I guess. I'm not sure. And then resume script. And then now we're on to the next one. Resume again. Also, it's going to keep telling me every single time it jumps to a different square. So I mean that opening up a tutorial directly related to the debugger and how to use it will be more efficient. Oh, okay. My bad. That getting the partial explanation in the YouTube chat, documentation first mentality. Oh, no, yeah, no, definitely. I actually, normally when I go to ChatGPT, I only use ChatGPT to teach me, like, let's say, for instance, when it came to this project, I had them break down each line of code and what it's doing and what it means. But I got the code from somewhere else, of course, but I had them break it down so I can understand what everything is doing. But with ChatGPT, so I use it for that. But normally I do use MDN docs for like examples, not examples. Like, well, actually, I guess examples, right? If I want to see exactly how it's used. So let me see debugger tool. Let's see how this works. The debugger statement invokes any available debugging functionality, such as setting a breaking point if no debugging functionality is there. Oh, so the following example shows code where a debugger statement has been inserted to invoke. So when the debugger is invoked, execution is paused at the debugger statement and it is like a breakpoint in the script source. Okay, that's all they got me. That's all they gave me, damn it. Thought they would have gave me some more. So that's pretty cool though. It says, but Jesus does have a good job here. I didn't know about debugger. We'll look into it. No, yeah, same. It says, apart from the stream, do you have time dedicated to learning? Only on my days off. So like today is one of my days off and yesterday is one of my days off. So I do learn outside of stream on my days off. But if it's like a day that I'm working, this is literally what a regular day looks like for me. I work a 12-hour shift and then I sleep 8 hours, right? Sometimes less so I can get more time, but let's say 8 hours. And then technically with my 12-hour shift, I have a 30-minute lunch, a 30-minute drive home. So that's 13 hours, right? Plus 8 hours of sleep. Now I'm already at 21 hours is already gone from my day. I take an hour of that to stream and code. I take another hour to relax. And then I got about 2 more hours, which is me getting ready for work, right? Taking a shower, getting my outfit ready, yada, yada. So it's like for me, on a regular day, I only am able to do what I do on stream. But today, for instance, I'm going to be doing a lot of learning outside of the stream. But that's why I was able to stay a little bit longer today and just chatting it up. I've been talking for 30 damn minutes. But I love talking to y'all, man. Y'all made this really interesting. 12 freaking hours. No, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Well, technically 13. No, I'm just kidding. Well, technically 13 until I can get home. But 12 hours of work, yes. It's crazy. It's crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I currently do it just because overtime is probably gonna run out. Because with Donald Trump doing the taxes on off overtime, I guess technically you won't have to pay taxes on overtime, or no, I'm messing that up. They won't tax your overtime, but I think it's going to be very obvious that jobs are just going to cut back on overtime. So for me, I'm trying to bust out all the overtime I can get because jobs are just going to cut back on it anyway. So let me bust it out. Let me see how high I can get this check. And then when overtime is cut, I should be good. But it says, I think VS Code allows now to run the debugger within just like the browser. So it could be even easier as you'd be able to edit directly. Oh, okay. So that's dope. The grind is real, respect plus. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I always have to explain that to people sometimes. Because some people, they'll see like, oh, you've been learning how to code for 4 months, but you don't know. Like, I think someone told me this the other day. It had me dying, though, because the way they said it. But they were like, you've been learning how to code for 4 months, and you don't even understand DOM manipulation. So they're like, so what is your goal? I'm like... I was like, how many times I gotta explain? But I get it because most of these people are new and they're coming into it. So when they hear, oh, you've been learning for 4 months, when they hear that, I can see why they would think you should know more. So it's like, I don't like get upset too much by it, or I don't get upset at all. I just end up explaining myself and I'm just like, technically, yeah, I've been learning for 4 months, but I only get an hour a day to really study. My days off I could put in a lot more work. But then again, too, it's like, when it's your day off and you're working 12-hour shifts, you kind of don't want to put in that much, like, studying in. So I probably do, like, 4 hours, and then I'm like, that's it for the day. So, yeah, for 4 months, you'd only been able to learn for, like, 16 hours. That's basically what I'm saying, yeah, because, like, the first 2 months, I had more time. I remember working 8-hour shifts at that time, so I was definitely studying for more, like, 2 hours, sometimes 3, but really rare to push 3. So it was like more like 2 hours. And then the next 2 months, instant 1 hour every single day. And, I wish I had more hours in the day, but it's all good. Say 20, 30. Are you asking my age? It says, hey, becoming a web dev in 2025 is having a future because of AI. I think definitely you could be a web dev in 2025. You just got to understand what your role is with web development instead of it being coding. Eventually, down the line, way in the future, it's going to end up turning... You're gonna have to end up becoming a debugger and a problem solver instead of being a coder. So if you're not interested in being a debugger or problem solver, then maybe, web development wouldn't be for some people, but that's gonna basically be the new wave of things. And it's probably only gonna take like, entry-level jobs, if anything, right? Because normally entry-level jobs are people coming in just writing easy bits of code. But since AI might be able to, or will be able to do that down the line, eventually entry-level positions will be taken, but that's why we just got to keep learning, keep pushing, and hopefully not try to get no entry-level position, right? It says AI can't beat a human at building anything, no facts. Like, we're still going to need that human mind to build, so definitely won't take over. It says you could change the marketing and use the hours. It would be a bigger number, but it would also grow slower. So hard to tell what is better, hours or months, maybe something in between. It says people just popping out randomly and express their concern over AI to anyone in the tech field. I mean, listen, some people, they just really want some advice. We gotta give them grace. Some people just want to know. It says, you don't just have to learn web dev. You need to have strong DSA skills, no facts. Know how to integrate AI, yes. Listen to Aniket. Sorry. The reason why I kind of gave, I feel like, a poor answer was just because I kind of answered this a little bit earlier. So I'm glad that you answered that a little bit better than I could have. But coding is just a tool for a software dev. But alright, y'all, I'm actually going to be ending up popping off this live, man. This was amazing chatting with y'all. I should make a Discord. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, because if I make a Discord today, I'm going to post it on my Instagram. My Instagram is marziesjourney09. It's literally what my YouTube channel is, but just make sure you add the 09 after it. So definitely go and check out my Discord. My Instagram. Follow me there, because I might end up going on Discord there. Thank y'all to my new subs. Thank y'all to the old subs. Ooh, I just got a new one right now, 1,237. Would it be nice if you can hit 1,240? But I do got a video coming out later tonight, and I do got a YouTube short coming out later tonight. So definitely hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day, 12 p.m. EST. I will be hopping off this thing. Make sure y'all, if y'all want to see my Discord, follow my Insta. It says 4 years, I know nothing. That's probably gonna be me, no cap. It says, no, I mean, if I were they, I would have asked AI instead. Oh, I see what you mean. So you say I'll follow. Okay, deuces. All right, I'll see y'all later. Mr. Mickey Mouse always beats me to the deuces. But all right, thank y'all so much. Deuces. Now I can't even say it.